Alright everyone, today we've got a regular standard intro, blah blah blah, with something witty and a little bit cringe to help hype it up and keep your beady little eyes watching. So subscribe to the channel, hit that like button too, and let's get into it. Mantle of Battle Harmony. If you've seen my previous builds, we all know how good the new Warlock Exotic is. Absorption cells will grant bonus super energy via energy siphon on matching elemental weapon kills to your subclass type, and it'll also boost your weapon damage for matching elemental types when your super is full. Quite simply, it's nuts, massively boosting super recharge and damage output all in one fell swoop. You've seen the basics and obvious combos, but you haven't seen this until now. Ruinous Effigy has always been as equally overpowered since it was introduced during the Season of Arrivals, but paired with the Mantle of Battle Harmony, it's quite frankly bonkers. This Void Exotic Trace Rifle comes with the Transmutation intrinsic perk, whereby final blows with the weapon will collapse your enemies into Void Transmutation Spears. You can pick up these Void Orbs thanks to the Evolution perk, which allows you to do a light melee attack, a heavy dunk slam attack, or a guard and drain attack, creating a protective bubble around you. You get a decent amount of ammo to use the orb for melee attacks, but the heavy dunk will fully use it. The guard ability will also drain your own health once you run it down to 1 ammo, so be mindful of that. However, if you pair it with the bottom tree Voidwalker and proc Devour either through a melee kill or by consuming your grenade ability, any kill using the drain ability will restore health via the Devour perk, and it'll also re-proc Devour's timer. Good news! The beauty with Ruinous Effigy though is that kills either with the weapon or with any of the Void Spear abilities will proc the benefits of the Mantle of Battle Harmony. So you can essentially melee, dunk or guard all your way up to a super procking energy siphon on every single kill, and then use the same Void Spears to get that sweet bonus 20% damage too. It's pretty insane because it's just so versatile, with all of these various abilities from one weapon on tap pairing with the Warlock Exotic. But we can and will make it even better, all thanks to the new Elemental Well mods. Once again, as kills with Void Orbs are classed by the game as energy weapon kills, you can create Elemental Wells using them by simply equipping the Elemental Armaments mod. Collecting these wells will grant you ability energy, but if you have the Font of Wisdom mod too, you'll get a boost to super cooldown on top of Mantle of Battle Harmony for 30 seconds. Elemental Charge will allow you to become Charged with Light by collecting a well, and we're going to be using 2 Charged with Light mods in this build. As this can be a very up close and personal loadout, simply zooming into the middle of a bunch of ads to collect that Void Orb can be daunting even with the Devour perk active. But Protective Light will grant you a huge damage resistance when your shields break, granting the Sheltered from the Void perk. This will give you the vital moments to pick up the orb and start dunking on everything. Secondly, you'll want to use Lucent Blade to grant a sword damage buff for 7 seconds, as we will be chucking in the Falling Guillotine for that huge boss melting DPS potential it still offers. If you have the catalyst for Ruinous Effigy, you'll also get the Deconstruction perk, which will grant Ruinous Effigy a 30% damage boost to enemies affected by a Void Orb, which is definitely handy for chunking bigger enemies who might not quite melt on a heavy slam attack. This will stack with the Battle Harmony's 20% buff and so can be extremely potent. This build leaves you open to enhance it even further too for endgame and anti-champion content, such as the Unstoppable Hand Cannon mod, which pairs perfectly with the current 120 meta, as well as the Disrupting Blade mod for dealing with overload champions. This build is a callback to the Season of Arrivals, but with a brand new twist. Getting a bonus damage buff on a heavy slam attack is pretty awesome, and you can essentially go through whole encounters using just orbs to destroy everything in sight, building up your super in no time or utilising the awesome damage buff. If you loved Ruinous Effigy before or never gave it a chance, now's the time to pick it up and rediscover your inner darkness. An added bonus is that you can use this to meme on everyone in the Crucible too. What's more satisfying than dunking your dead opponent's orb onto the opposing team? I hope you enjoyed this quick build guide. If you did, then please subscribe for more wacky and crazy builds as we creep towards 77,000 subs. Also hit that like button too, it won't bite you. That's it for this one though, so on that and as always, thank you very much for watching and I hope to see you next time.